Jay here once again with another cryptocurrency video for you. And this video is just to give you guys an update on my HashFlare Bitcoin mining, let you guys know how everything is going, let you guys know all the ins and outs of what I'm doing every day. Guys, if you like this kind of content, please click the subscribe button down below and give this video a thumbs up. If you'd like to sign up for HashFlare, you can also click the link in the description of this video to get started. Alright guys, it's official. I have been mining Bitcoin on HashFlare for over 2 weeks now. Today is my 15th day. I had been mining Bitcoin on Genesis Mining for many months, and then they weren't getting any more Bitcoin contracts back, so I said I'm going to give HashFlare a try. I've been doing it for 2 weeks, guys. It is going absolutely great. As you can see here, my revenue forecast is about $145 a day, $1,000 a week, $4,000 a month, $52,969 per year. I am getting paid every single day into my HashFlare wallet. Then I just withdraw that into my Exodus wallet and I save it up, and I use this as passive income to live my daily life because I don't want to go work 9 to 5 for some boss who I hate all day. I'd rather just sit at home and mine Bitcoin on HashFlare and, of course, make YouTube videos for all of you guys. Now, keep in mind, when you're looking at the revenue forecast in your HashFlare dashboard here, this does not include the maintenance fee. Now, I'm currently mining with a 61 terahash hash rate, so just so you guys can know exactly what I make each day, keep in mind this is an average, this is not exact, this is an average, and it will change depending on the price of Bitcoin and the difficulty of Bitcoin. But as of today, let me figure out what I would be making after the maintenance fee. So I'm mining with 61 terahash, and I'm going to calculate this for you guys in gigahash because the way the HashFlare maintenance fee works is they charge you 0.0035 cents per every 10 gigahash per every 24 hours. So I'm going to go ahead and do 61,000 gigahash. And then I'm going to pull up my calculator here. And I'm going to divide 61,000 gigahash by 10 because remember, they're charging me the maintenance fee per 10 gigahash. Now that gives me 6,100. Now I'm going to go ahead and multiply that by 0.0035 because that's the HashFlare maintenance fee that they're going to be charging me. So it comes out to $21.35. So right here on this profit calculator, it says I'll be making about $158 per day. It's a little bit different than the revenue forecast in HashFlare, and there is some fluctuation there. I had a little bit of a low payout yesterday. It's because I tried a new mining pool combination that did not turn out too well, so I'm reverting back to what I originally had before yesterday. So I'm going to do $158 minus $21.35. Which gives me about $136.65 that I'm earning per day after I calculate in that maintenance fee. Now, to figure out what I'd be making per month, I'm going to go ahead and multiply that by an average of 30 days in a month, which gives me $4,099. And to figure out what I'd make in a year, I'll multiply my months by 12. I'm making about $50,000 a year. Now, if you've been following me a little bit on this channel, you can see that my yearly average is going to fluctuate from day to day. It depends on the Bitcoin price, it depends on the Bitcoin mining difficulty, and it depends, just because I'm mining with 61 terahash doesn't mean I'm guaranteed to make the same amount every day. But the purpose, guys, is to look at the long-term trend, to look at the long-term profitability, and this is a very profitable contract. $50,000 a year, that is like a salary for a lot of people in the United States. I'm going to go ahead and close this window out here. So this is what I'm making with the maintenance fee calculated in, guys. I highly recommend that you get into HashFlare. These contracts are very profitable. You can start with as little as 1 terahash. It only will cost you $150. You can go back and check out my other videos to see how profitable even the smallest HashFlare contracts are. Again, guys, now is the time to get into Bitcoin cloud mining. Now is the time because the plane is just starting to take off, guys. The Bitcoin price is going to continue to rise and rise. It's becoming more widely adapted all over the world. Bitcoin is breaking out into the mainstream. It's on primetime TV. Everyone's talking about it on the news. People are buying it for their friends and family for the holidays. The Bitcoin price is going to continue to rise. So that means as we mine our Bitcoin, as the Bitcoin price rises, we're going to be earning more and more fiat currency every single day. And this will be true regardless of whether or not the Bitcoin mining difficulty increases, because if you guys remember, in my previous videos, I told you about how when I started cloud mining Bitcoin, I was earning more Bitcoin for my terahash per day because the mining difficulty was lower. But today, even though I earn slightly less Bitcoin because the mining difficulty has gone up, I'm earning so much more in fiat currency. I'm earning 5 times more fiat currency today than I did just 6 months ago. So again, I highly recommend you get into cloud mining, especially if your goal is to earn passive income in US dollars. It's a great opportunity. Now, I want to share with you guys something kind of scary that happened to me back on December 6th. Now, a lot of people on the internet will tell you that HashFlare is like a scam, or it's like a Ponzi scheme or something. You're never going to get your payouts, they say. Well, I don't believe any of that, and I'm going to prove to you that HashFlare is a reputable company, and everything that they say about having slow network is absolutely true. They will give you your payout, because back on December 6th, right here, December 6th, 2017, at about 13:56 o'clock, whatever time zone this is in, I don't even know. But the point is, guys, I received a payout of 0.01504,372 Bitcoin. And I hit the withdraw button right here in my HashFlare dashboard, and I withdrew all the funds, and it sent a confirmation email to my email address. I went to check my email, I clicked the confirm button, and then I came back into my HashFlare account. And in the past, guys, when I've clicked the withdraw button and confirmed it in my email, within minutes I heard the cha-ching sound in my Exodus wallet, and I checked it, and of course my funds had come through. But this time I waited half an hour, nothing. I waited an hour, nothing. 2 hours, nothing. 3 hours, nothing. Now I'm starting to get a little bit concerned, so I start doing a little bit of research, and I see that HashFlare says right here, dear users, Bitcoin withdrawals continue to be performed with a delay. The withdrawals that are confirmed on HashFlare.io are then broadcasted to the network by Block.io and are placed in the mempool queue. This means these transactions will now await confirmation by the miners. So I thought, okay, maybe it's just running a little slow, so I just waited the rest of the day. I waited 2 days, nothing. 3 days, nothing. Now I'm starting to freak out. And when I went into my history, guys, I saw my transaction ID here, and I clicked it. I clicked both of these, and I opened them both up, and I saw that, first of all, on chain.so, of course it's confirmed now, but on chain.so it said 0 confirmations, 0% confidence, and I'm thinking to myself, man, what happened to my transaction? It must have gotten stuck. And then this is where it really got scary. Then I went to blockchain.info, and I searched for my transaction ID, which was in my history, and it said transaction ID not found. I'll do this and show you exactly what I saw. This is what I saw. Oops, we can't find what you're looking for. And I'm freaking out right now, guys, because I'm thinking, uh-oh, it's not on blockchain.info. So I go to blockcipher.com and I search for it. Same thing. We cannot find this transaction ID. And I am freaking out, guys. I'm saying, uh-oh, like, this was a lot of money. It was like about, I had let some of my payouts accumulate in there, and it was well over $200. And I'm thinking to myself, man, I just lost $200. This sucks. What am I going to do? I'm freaking out because I couldn't find it on blockchain.info, couldn't find it on BlockCipher. So what do? I email HashFlare, and I email their support team, and I say, hey guys, I withdrew my Bitcoin 3 days ago. I understand that transactions get stuck in the mempool awaiting confirmations. However, this time it's different. The transaction ID, and I pasted the transaction ID right here. As you can see, it's actually the same transaction ID that cleared now. It starts with 47, ends with 45, and that's the one I was emailing about. It starts with 47, ends with 45. This transaction ID does not even appear on blockcipher.com or blockchain.info. I'm concerned that this transaction was never broadcast to the network. Any way to help me out? So I'm desperate for help at this point, guys. And that's when Matt from HashFlare, he got back to me. It took him 2 days. I understand they're busy. And he said, hello, your withdrawal has been confirmed on our side, which was true because when in my dashboard it said confirmed right here. But he goes on to say, however, it's still being processed by our Bitcoin payment provider, Block.io. So basically, guys, HashFlare has their own payment provider, which has to process the payment and then send it to like blockchain.info and BlockCypher. He says, due to a general decrease of confirmation score reliability in the Bitcoin network, it may take significantly longer than usual for your withdrawal to be processed. Due to an unprecedented volume of global Bitcoin transactions, it's possible your withdrawal may even get expired by the network if it doesn't reach confirmation within 6 blocks in 7 days. Now, what he's about to say really comforted me, guys, because as I'm reading this, I'm kind of freaking out. He's saying, uh-oh, my transaction might get expired by the network if it doesn't reach confirmation within 6 blocks in 7 days. Then he says, if this happens, all the funds, including the commission fee, will be fully restored to your balance so you can attempt a new withdrawal. Thank you for your patience and understanding. Regards, Matt, HashFlare support team. So when I got this email, guys, it gave me a lot of relief because I'm like, man, if it takes more than 7 days, I know that my Bitcoin is not lost. It'll go back into my HashFlare account. I'll be able to attempt a withdrawal. Well, guess what happened, guys? It didn't take 7 days. It took 6 days. It took 6 days, and then one day I'm on my computer doing some work, and I hear the noise in Exodus, cha-ching, and I look, and it came through. That transaction came through. So what's the point of this whole story, guys? The point is sometimes, because I've as you can see here, I've made a lot of withdrawals in HashFlare. I've made 6, and each time it came into my wallet immediately, like within 10 minutes. But one time, it got stuck in the mempool, and it wasn't HashFlare's fault. It eventually came through. I didn't lose any of my money, and HashFlare even reassured me that if it took more than 7 days, all the money would go back into my account, and I'd be able to reattempt a withdrawal. So all this is to say, guys, that sometimes your transactions might get stuck in the mempool. There's nothing to worry about. It happened to me. I got my money. I was in contact with the HashFlare support team. They were very responsive. They were very nice. It's encouraging to see that I can reach out to the cloud mining company. They can get back to me. They can calm me down. And then it's even more encouraging to see that a few days later, I actually did get the money into my wallet. So just wanted to share this story with you guys. If any of you are experiencing these delayed transaction fees, do not fear. You did not lose your money. You're not going to get ripped off. Everything will be all right. So guys, today is a great day for cryptocurrency. Everything is doing absolutely phenomenal. This is the time to start cloud mining, whether you want to cloud mine Bitcoin, which I highly recommend, or Ethereum, which is doing very, very well. You can do that both on HashFlare. If you'd like to sign up for HashFlare, please click the link in the description down below. If you like this video, guys, please subscribe to the channel. I would really appreciate it. Give this video a thumbs up, and I will see you guys